Alright, so I wanted to give my thoughts on Cyberpunk 2077 Patch 1.2 and, just kind of lay that out there. First, I'll start and say that I'm not a professional analyst by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just a gamer and definitely not among the premier gamers, as you may notice from some of my other gameplay. But having said that, if you like what I'm talking about, then feel free to like and potentially subscribe, and if not, I'm sure I'll be chastised in the comments. So, having said that, first thing I guess I kind of caught on was that the driving felt a little tighter. In the motorcycle specifically, when I was doing that, it felt like it was just a little easier to steer. I can recall when I was first playing, I was like flying off the road and I didn't know that crashing in a motorcycle would kill you, and so I died a few times. But then came the vehicle, and I'm using that sort of Dukes of Hazzard. I don't remember what they call the car, but initially starting up, it definitely feels loose. Like it's a bit all over the place. It's kind of, in other words, it feels like it did before. But at higher speeds, I felt like it gripped the road a little better, and that was nice, I guess, because you're trying to drive somewhere. It's just, I don't know, a little annoying when you start crashing into everything that comes within a few yards of you, meters, whatever. So that was nice. One of the things I think initially, certainly, I had completely forgotten how to play Cyberpunk. I can't remember when I played it last. I think literally it was when I got the game. I played it for a couple of days and it was pretty cool, but a lot of stuff, I needed to get a lot of stuff done, a lot of work. And then, of course, there were some bugs and some issues. And for me, it wasn't like game breaking or anything. But then I thought, I probably should wait to see how the whole thing comes together in terms of, some of the bugs. I just thought I would hate to get to a part where I couldn't continue because there was a bug or something happening. So having said that, yeah, I hadn't really played a whole lot since then. And so immediately with this gameplay, I couldn't remember how to switch guns. I couldn't remember what exactly I was supposed to do. One little bug that I had with the game, I think, and this was sort of earlier, was not knowing exactly who were the bad guys and who were the good guys. What I mean by that is some NPCs, if you scan them, it'll say that they're wanted by the Night City Police Department, or they're a gang affiliate or something. So, okay, you can shoot these people. But other guys, it just says like security guard. And there's nothing beneath them. It just says security guard. And so you're not sure. And like even on the initial mission I was on, I kind of selected a mission to go and to see what was going on. It was a bounty, I believe. When I went in there, I started kind of, I use my scope to sort of aim around and then I try and scan the people. But when I was moving my scope around, it says, the NCPD, you're committing an activity, and if you keep doing it, the cops are going to come get you. And so already right there, I was like, who are the cops? Who are the? I don't know. You kind of wish they had a different marker or something over their head, so that you didn't get into the kind of craziness when they're chasing you all over the place, and then you have the bad guys chasing you, and it's just chaos and bedlam. But in regards to the weapons and how they were used, it felt very, very similar. I didn't really notice much in the way of difference. Everything felt pretty much the same as when I played it before in terms of the gunplay. I saw that a lot of the changes, I sort of looked it over, and a lot of the changes seem to be like within quest, and then with a lot of just sort of odds and ends, things like different weapons doing different things at different times, vehicles reacting differently. So overall, I mean, just for the experience, in which is interesting because this is pretty much the experience you have. You either have the story mode to play, or you're going to, be going on various, shoot someone, get someone, help someone type missions. So that to me, it felt, pretty much like it did before. I was driving through the city and that felt cool. I did notice a few things here and there, like things sort of popping in. I don't know if I recognized it before. But this is the PlayStation 4 version playing on the PlayStation 5. So I'm definitely looking forward to the newer PlayStation 5 version, the actual one made for the PS5, to see if some of the pop-in and some of these things go away as it realizes sort of the power of that machine and what have you. But overall, it was pretty cool. Just playing it makes me want to play again and get back into it. I am playing a number of games, so it's hard to know if I'll have time for that or when I'll have time for that. I may just hold out for the PlayStation 5 version. That way I have kind of the cleanest version and maybe play through again, though I can say I'm not super excited about some of those story missions as, you know, like the stealth missions is like it's all about timing. My motor skills are not... Well, I don't know if they've ever been great, let alone what they used to be, but they're not, I don't know. So, yeah, that could be an adventure. But thank you guys so much for watching and listening, and I hope to have more of these type of videos where I'm doing a little bit of analysis here in the future. And hope you catch me on the next one.